What's up, Spurs fans? Shout out to my group, Game 7. I love how this group has turned out. I didn't think it'd be this big already, but we're doing pretty good. But what I want to do is get right into the San Antonio free agency. I'm getting a lot of flack from people and other fans from other teams about how our team is doing nothing. And some of our fans, because I'm in lots of Spurs groups, obviously, they seem pretty shaky that we're not doing anything and everyone else is. I'm one of the people that actually feel that there wasn't much to do. So don't fix it unless it's broken, and this ain't broken. We've been a successful team for many years now, like many 50 plus winning seasons. I can go on and on, but I won't because we should all know that by now if you're a true fan. But first, I just want to get into the whole free agency right now. Obviously, with the salary cap going up, a lot of teams are going way over the cap, or way to the cap, spending a lot of money, and we don't do that. Even when the cap goes up, Spurs don't do that. We like to stick to it and just stick right near the cap, but never over. We're doing that right now. As you can see, we signed Paul Gasol for 50 mil a year for 2 years, and that puts us right at 94, right near 94 mil. And there's already rumors of trading Boris DL, which would cut it down to about 87 because DL he makes 7 mil on his player option. So we'll be right around the 87 mark right there. And really, I felt like if we can get Durant and get Gasol, then that's all. That's all good for free agency. I wasn't really big on getting Durant. Obviously, I would like it. We all know how great he is, but I didn't really think it was gonna happen. So not really disappointed because I wasn't really feeling what was gonna happen. But I am happy that we got Gasol. So speaking of Gasol, he'd be bringing a lot to the team. If you've watched him over the years, you guys all know about his passing ability. You know about his shooting ability. He's been underrated to me for many years, man. Without Gasol, Lakers don't win a championship. It goes way back, man. He had like crazy games last year. If you're a fantasy person, you know how big Gasol is and what he can do. I just think it's a huge pickup. He made a big mistake by going to the Bulls a few years ago when we were trying to sign him, and maybe this is just a bit of a redemption. And with that redemption, hopefully we can get a ring with that, and and make this all work, man. But I am happy we have Gasol. On to the next thing, Tim Duncan. There's reports of Tim Duncan gonna retire. I'm not a fan of Tim Duncan retiring. It is not just the big Spurs fan in me. Statistically, our team is better with Duncan. I don't want to hear that he's old crap. I don't want to hear that he's washed up crap because him at his age is still better than a lot of young players coming in this league. One more year. That's all I want from Duncan. One more year. I hope he stays. He makes a big difference, man. Without him last year, it's almost a 10 points per game difference on defense without Duncan playing the game. That's a big difference. 98, 108. You see what I mean? People that are on the outside may not understand that. They just see him out there, and they're not seeing 20 and 10. So what? He's not getting 20 points, 10 rebounds. He's washed up. Get rid of him. But us Spurs fans, we know what he means. Yeah, he's the heart of our team and the heart of our defense. So I don't want him gone yet. I want one more year, and I would love for him to go out with a ring and be ahead of Kobe and everything. Because he's the best. He's the best player of our generation, man. Last 10 years or so, he's been the best player. And going on to the DL trade, I feel this trade is going to happen fairly quickly. I could see us trading somebody for a draft pick in some future year. Don't expect much from this trade. We're not going to get no great player or anything. I just see this as just a salary dump. What else? On to next year. You guys are probably going to laugh at me or probably not take me serious, but I feel we will get Westbrook next year. I feel he will consider us. That is for sure. Especially with this whole Durant going to Golden State today. I feel Westbrook would be a perfect fit on our team. And by next year, it may be time for us to upgrade point guard. And I know we love Parker, and I love Parker, but he will be in his last year next year. And he is on a little bit of downward spiral. This year, I think he has to be hearing what people are saying, and I feel like he will have a great year, and he will answer the critics, but that will be 1 year. But the year after that, next free agency is all about point guard. It's a point guard free agency, and I feel we should jump on that. Next year we will have about, without Duncan and without DL. I'm just saying, without Duncan and without DL, we will be at 52 million for the team, for the players that we have. 52 mil, and the cap goes up to 108 million next year. We're in pretty good position, man. And we'll have all of our key players still there. Still have Kawhi, Aldridge, Danny Green, and obviously Gasol now will all be under contract. So I think it's a great thing. Everybody just needs to calm down, relax. We'll be just fine. And yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what else to really get into. Oh, John wanted me to get into Tim Duncan retiring, and why would he do it like this and not go out with the big hoopla like Kobe did. Well, we all know that Tim Duncan's pretty low maintenance, so if he does retire, I wouldn't be surprised that he's doing it like this. I just really hope he doesn't, because maybe I'm being selfish. I want him on our team for other reasons, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does retire just like that and just put it out there. No big thing. That's not Duncan's way. And also, John, for your other question about us tirelessly chasing Durant during this free agency, my answer to that is we didn't want anybody else. Point blank, period. I personally didn't want anybody else. Horford would have been nice, but I didn't want to pay that kind of money for Horford. So I'm happy with our Gasol pickup, and I'm ready to start this season, man. I can't wait. A lot of people are picking Golden State to win the championship, and I think our Spurs will be right there like we always are. And this may be our time. I just don't think it's an automatic championship for Golden State. I think chemistry and everything takes time, and Spurs has all that. We're ready, man. I know who we're gonna run into next year. OKC without Durant. Sounds lovely to me. Yeah, and that's all I really got to say about that, man. I've tried. I am going to make more videos this year when it comes to Spurs and Spurs Nation. So look out for me. Yeah, just look out for me, video. And that's about it, man. On that note, we out here. One.